Alright, so let's just go right into Act 2. How about that? We ended Act 1 last time, and since then Act 2 has been completed and I've been given the go-ahead. So let's do it. Act 2, Chapter 1, Rescue. I am Jay Barino, and this is the true story of Arkain. Continuing. As the Imperials are starting their counteroffensive against the demons, several platoons of the regiments that fought against the Darkmind clan are still hunting down the survivors of the onslaught, wishing to entirely destroy the clan and then rejoin their regiments. Rangul and Efrog lead a group of survivors to the forest they're fighting in, using small ships and the rivers to avoid any shore defenses. Upon reaching the forest, they quickly come to realize that the Imperials have started to burn down the forest, to fumigate the Orcs like insects. Human, we surrender. You won the moment you killed the chieftain. Do with us as you please, but please, we beg you, spare the children. They've done you no wrong. Please, show mercy. You're arguing to the Knight of the Wolf Regiment, not a small-minded ambassador of the kingdoms, whom you could have bewitched with your foul, disgusting appearance, barbarian. Tell me where the hideout of the remaining warriors of your clan is located. They're scattered all around the forest. There is no hideout. Please. So you have chosen death. Wolves? Wait, there is a camp, in the north of here. I've not been there. We were trying to reach it. Please, show mercy, Imperial. If your words are true, then you would have done us a great service, Greenskin. However, you're a fool if you believe that we would let any of your murderous kin survive. Instead, I will have my wolves feed on you beasts. No, please. You've spared me. Why? You were smart enough to betray your kind by telling me where to find them. The wolf appreciates this. Enough to keep you alive. For now. What do you mean? You will be our prisoner. You will survive. Is that simple enough for you to understand? Tepid pause. The Imperials have brought fire and destruction upon the forest where the Darkmind clan has been hiding. We must find survivors as soon as possible. This place stinks of death and scorched corpses. I think we're too late to save anybody here, Rangul. Wait, over there. Deathbreeze clan? What the hell are you doing here? I'm Rangul, chieftain of the Deathbreeze clan. My warriors and I have come to support your clan against the Imperials, Raider. Now, who are you and what is the situation? I'm Wrath Wolfscar, leader of the remnants of the Darkmind clan. You're too late. My clan has been defeated. The Imperials sent the tallest and strongest humans I've ever seen against us. They broke through our defenses and destroyed everything that stood in their path. The chieftain failed to see reason and died for it, along with countless others. Warriors, women, children, slaughtered like cattle. I say I love the hair on the axe throwers. It's delightful. They already burned down most of the forest and plan to burn down this little remaining part as well, just to kill everyone inside. They don't care if they burn innocents or even their own men. They just want to annihilate us. They will pay for their crimes. I will get that bastard Greymore and kill every single Imperial I encounter. I don't care how long it takes. His head will be mine. First, you need to regroup. You cannot fight them here. You need to evacuate. Also, there were like 4 generals in this battle. I don't know why he's so fixated on only Greymore. The damn Imperials left some of their forces behind to finish us off. We can't retreat while having them at our backs, chasing us no matter how far we go. Very well then. My warriors and I will support you by taking out their forward bases while your clan prepares to leave. You'll just need some of your warriors. Why would you want to help us, Rangul? All other clans have left us. What do you hope to achieve from saving my clan? I fight not only for one clan, but for our entire race, Wrath, and I have plans to save our race from destroying itself. I wish to unite our people. For that, I will need all clans, including yours. That's ambitious, to say the least. I can't see that working out. The clans haven't united since the days of the arrival of our ancestors on the continent, and I'd be a fool to decline offered help. Very well, Rangul. I'll personally assist you in taking out these filthy Imperials. We can still discuss your plans later. Destroy the base of the Phoenix Regiment.
I'm glad you're here.
The Darkmind clan must survive. Give me some guys on lumber immediately, please. Get all of those. Destroy the base of Phoenix Regiment. Find and kill Jingral, the Great Brood Mother. So, typically, doing that gives you a benefit on the Lord of the Clans mission, where you unite all the clans. But it also, not killing her gives you a big bonus. I don't know if it's a big bonus. It gives you a bonus on, like, a way later mission, which may or may not actually happen the way that it did, which was the siege on Greymoor's castle. So I'm inclined to just complete the side quests, as I've completed all the previous side quests, and this is one where I think I would rather take the immediate benefit, but that's just a thought. I don't know. It's hard to know what would be the same once we get into like the second human/orc/undead book chronology at this point. So I'll just, I guess, do what I think is right. We have warlocks now. That's exciting. Mana regen. Unholy Frenzy would... You know, Unholy Frenzy would actually be quite good with the Scepter of Healing, so I think let's go ahead and grab that. In fact, let's grab all of these. Increases the hit points of Outrunners, Raiders, Trackers, and Warlords, so all of our stuff. Okay, those are working. I guess, yeah, let's just research Ensnare, even though I don't really need it right now. It actually doesn't look like we can build really anything else. I'd really like to move out pretty quickly here, and then we'll read some of the lore as well. Do that. He's just got a ring. He doesn't have anything fancy. This ancient scepter used to be a symbol for power for the High Priest of Life and of the now extinct Arcanian race. It is said that the artifact later fell into the hands of the Dwarven High Kings, but was then lost during a demonic invasion. In the end, when the artifact was rediscovered, it was stolen by the Orcs of the Deathbreeze clan. That's me! Alright, let's do this. Just getting a bunch of barracks, because really all of our units come from barracks, unless we want to get raiders, which I don't really. Let's just get some outrunners. We're going to need catapults as well. In fact, just cancel that. We're just going to focus on catapults. And let's move out here and see if we can find another gold mine or something at least. We have an ally up here. More Darkmine clan folks. Phoenix Regiment down here. So Wrath's got the Boulder and Immolation. Thorn's Aura is fine. Again, and then Rangul's got the Scepter, which is bomb. Pikemen. Okay, we're going to just get some Outrunners. We should be able to build up an army pretty aggressively here, pretty fast. We started with a lot of cash. Let's just keep... I don't see why we wouldn't just keep pushing through here. Make sure Wrangle's sort of near the front. Can use Hex and... Trackers and Outrunners. Let's rally to Rangul. Imperial scum, I'll tear you apart and feed you to my wolves. Ha! Quite the tongue you've got there, Orc. Let's tear it out and feed it to the Wolf Regiment. I spit on your Empire and Emperor, human. You will all be crushed. You know what? Fine. Just kill it. I don't need it right now. I have... Oh, wait. Never mind. Okay, fine. Let's come on down here and see if they'll help us. These guys have so much HP, it's crazy. Alright, Runts, move out. Let's slaughter some greenskins. So we can get Witch Doctors. We should get a couple for stasis traps. Shaman don't seem particularly helpful here. Pot of Healing we'll give to Wrath for now. But I guess we can get some Warlocks also. Just keep making Outriders, and then we'll Unholy Frenzy them. It sounded like they were on their way to come and attack us. I guess let's just sort of hang out down here and see what happens. Yeah, the bullfighters are pretty rough. I haven't been using any of Wrath's spells. I don't need to right away. Again, Rangul we want to make sure is near the front so he's actively healing our frontliners. It's just like having a healing ward. Okay, keep going. Keep going. I think these are the guys we want to stun. These, the bullfighters are pretty rough. We're already getting close to getting capped out here, which is nice.
We need more gold.
Okay, when you're done, yeah, just go back to... We got more burrows coming up. Cool your jets. Oh, they're going up to our allies. Okay, let's swing up there and help them. I'm going to guess that they don't technically know about our base, but they know about our allies' bases. So we have to constantly be on the lookout there to help them. Let's go ahead and grab, yeah, thorium... whatevers. We still have some of our Death Breeze units alive. Yeah, so they're not going to be able to defend themselves super effectively. I think it's very important that we are constantly swinging up here to help them. Though I wouldn't be surprised if we get attacked as well. So we have to be fairly diligent.
Work complete. Yes, work complete.
Okay, throw that down. So that those two together will give us all of our max supply, I should say. Okay, we do have a Witch Doctor here. Why don't you throw down? We have 2 Witch Doctors. Give me a Stasis Ward if possible. I mean, we have a lot of stuff that's ensnared in the front here, so I can't quite get up there to drop a Stasis Trap, unfortunately. Well, they certainly know we're here now. Grab both of those upgrades. What do we got here? Spiders? We can clear those out later. I'd like to go and find a place where we could set up an extra base if possible. So who are we actually against? It says Phoenix Regiment, but there's multiple bases. I hope there's not a whole Bull Regiment base, because they're a pain. Just because they survive forever. The Darkmine clan has been destroyed by Imperial forces. Wrath Wolfscar managed to gather some remnants of the clan, but the Imperials intend to burn down the whole forest to annihilate them completely. The Phoenix Regiment must be defeated in order to allow the Darkmine clan remnants to flee and join Wrangle's cause. According to scouts, the nest of the infamous Jingral, the Great Broodmother, is somewhere in the forest. This wretched creature is the bane of any minor clan wanting to settle in the forests of Lore. The Orcs should destroy it to avenge their fellow Orcs and perhaps reclaim their riches. See, there's nothing here that gives you an indication like this might be a benefit to not do later. Most of the ones where there would be a benefit, there's at least something that you could kind of, like a thread you could tug on. There's nothing here at all. General Greymore's forces have set up camp on a hill in the burned-down south of the forest. Their forces and defenses are too strong for the weakened Darkmine clan. They seem to prefer waiting for the forest to be burned down rather than join the fight. If someone would provoke them by killing one of their patrols, however, they'd most likely change their mind. Okay, pretty sure we can back out now. Okay, we got some Warlocks. Again, we want to try to remember to Unholy Frenzy our frontliners, as long as we keep them close to our healing. Let's maybe swing down in this direction. I'm looking for enemy bases. Let's quick save. I'm looking for enemy bases. Not that I'm ready to attack them just yet. But I'm looking for enemy bases. I'm looking for random groups of enemies that we can kill. That's these are allies of mine. Okay, I was going to say, they're going to help scout a little bit, I guess. Wolf Regiment's just sort of camping out here. That's fine. Give me Demolishers. There's like an Orc base here. So let's check this out, then we can maybe read some of the hot lore. Okay, just more stuff. Okay, there's random flyers we have to be wary of. There's a gold mine here. Let's roll these bad boys up, and we do have a peon here, so let's move them up and build a Great Hall. It's really not a good spot for this. You have to do it to the left. Sounds like I got a level on somebody.
Our allied town is being attacked.
Let's go chain healing. I think we're going to have to, again, swing up here and constantly be helping them. Never mind, here comes purple. Never mind. Oh, no, purple's turning around. So there's pink, purple. Purple is who? Salary and Phalanx. Got it. And we want to ensure that Wrangle stays in the front. Back some of these units up. Try to start setting that up, buddy, if you can, and let's swing up here and make sure that blue should be fine. But yeah, they're already fine. They're perfectly fine. So let's stay here. We can send some workers down here to build. I don't want to build too many towers, but I think this is the time to build towers. Let's keep building units. Got these guys ready to go. Yeah, we really just need... We need to probably wait to get this set up before we can attack into an enemy base. I'm thinking.
Yes.
Get our units close to Rangul. Again, as soon as we're maxed out, we're going to attack, but if I can't reinforce it all, I don't think it's the right time. We have to be able to reinforce at least a little bit. So this is from the perspective of the Deathbreeze clan. So you know what I'm realizing? Like, we read about the Kingdom of Lore, but it was from the Imperial perspective, like an Imperial soldier. So now we're reading about it from the perspective of, like, an Orcish soldier of the Deathbreeze clan, which is cool. Lore is the most central of the kingdoms and the most war-torn land. After the arrival of the Imperials, raiding Torrent and Pirub became much more difficult, so many clans had to look for other places to go, and Lore in its weakened state was the perfect target. Or so they thought. The Deathbreeze stuck with our coastal raids. We knew better than to travel that far into enemy territory. Kingdom of Sauria? I do not know much about Sauria. It is far in the south, and out of reach of the clans. No single orc has ever set foot there. From what I have heard, the pikemen and knights are powerful opponents, and their pikemen were the main reason why the Darkmine clan's cavalry was defeated back during the first invasion of the Orcs, and I guess sort of also this time too. Kind of fitting that their pikemen played the role once again not too long ago. Interesting. Sort of a portent of what's to come as well. You know what? Let's take a break. We can come back and read the faction knowledge here later. I'm not super inclined to wait. But if I can't rebuild any units, I don't think it's the right time. Okay, those are the trackers. We're going to need more of them for Phoenix Regiment for sure. We can at least go and look around. Why is this highlighted? Oh, it's another... Maybe there's another base over there. That would be cool. I think it's absolutely worth trying to come down here and kill some of these random units that are placed around the map so that we can rally units wherever we want. Let's leave these here. There's red units here also. Again, we have to... It's important that Rangul is constantly in the front. He not only can he maybe help tank, but he's healing. Very important. So there's scattered units all over the map. As long as we stay on top of those, I think we'll be in great shape. You folks get on lumber up here.
Research complete.
Let's get another one.
How can I help?
Okay, let's head in here and kill red.
Tell me.
Scepter of Healing is very strong. Very, very, very strong. I don't know where Jingral is. I know there's spiders there. We can check the rest of the map later. I want to make sure that we're constantly active and that we have our army in a position that can push back some of these attacks. Okay, let's swing in here. We can separate them a little bit. Savage Greenskins, you shall all burn down. I will burn you down to ashes or something. Okay, hit this one. Okay, that's great. We killed the egg as well. I may have found... I see some pre-placed Saurian guys. Let's go and see what that is.
Perfect.
We're into... You know what? Let's stay in low upkeep until we can afford to build more.
Yes.
Back them up, back them up.
Work complete. Direct me.
Let's bring these guys up. Foolish barbarians, you should have sticked to your little islands. You pathetic wolf riders are no match for Saurian pikemen. Okay. Your arrogance will be your downfall, Saurian. Less unholy frenzy, some folks here. We gotta kill this Sir Selden jerk. He's terrible. I don't care about Brilliant Zora. Our units are gonna die faster than I can... Oh my god, this guy is pretty ridiculous. Let's go ahead and grab Wrath back. Oh, our allies are here, actually, so maybe we can push into their actual base if we're diligent. Catapults, move on up, start attacking here. Is Sir Selden dead, at least? It looks like it.
Our allied town is being attacked. What troubles you?
Okay, go for it. And then we have to take out all these barracks. That's the key. Rally up, keep moving up with Rangul to heal as we go. We're going to kill one barracks, and we got to make sure Sir Selden doesn't come back out, because he was pretty awful. Our allies' base is also being roasted at this moment. Do I need to turn around to help them? I'm going to assume that they'll be okay. Just as long as Sir Selden doesn't come back out, we'll be fine. Okay, keep it up. Let them build another altar, then they have to finish building it. I can get a couple raiders to help with this, but I don't think that's super necessary right now. This is mining, and we can take Purple's base here soon enough. Oh, it's Cassius. Okay, so these are, what's his name's forces? I don't remember his name. Oh, Derek's forces. Cassius the Red is Darius. Yeah, just keep pushing in. Okay, taking care of purple is huge. That leaves red and pink. I don't know where pink is, but we should probably find them pretty soon and take them out next.
Something you're doing?
I'm gonna come on down here and take this gold mine like as soon as possible, I'd say. It's a pretty interesting faction. We don't have a lot of options with it, but it's good.
Can't build there.
Why not?
Can't build there.
Where's the red?
Can't build there.
Oh, it's because there's this here. Gloves of Haste. Honestly, I mean, ranged units are attacking more frequently than melee units, so I think that's probably appropriate. Wrath is back. Get in there, buddy.
Yes.
Why don't you come on down here and build this. Phoenix Guard. Maybe they're like elites or something. I'm not sure. Okay, take that and that. Going to move down here. We got to take a group of units and intercept this red attack. My allies are doing a great job, though. The real question is, can we rely on our allies to survive against pink? And I'm thinking the answer is yes. We just need them, again, to survive almost exclusively against pink. Focus on these Phoenix Guards. You come on over to Rangul and get healed, I guess, for now. Let's see if we can find any clues. Let's go ahead and throw down a stasis ward here. That's right. It should pop before he's back. Okay. Everybody swing up over here. Okay, pretty nasty large attacks here. Where's Rangul? Oh, he's in here. He's fine. Let's take a couple units to get in the back and try and go for these healers and also the catapults. Oh, the catapults are dead? I'm not sure. Maybe my catapults killed them. Looks like the red guard are gone too. Turn that off. Let's consolidate a little bit over here. So red's going to come from the right. They try to be wolves. They try to resist. 7th platoon, put them down like the dogs they are. Okay, more of these red guard. Perhaps they're pre-placed, I really couldn't say. Just hex.
Say the word. How can I help?
Get some more warlocks and make sure that we actually use them. These are like elites, but for the Phoenix Regiment.
Yes.
Kind of curious what's going to happen with all these regiments as time goes on.
Our allied town is being attacked.
If they're going to, like, fall apart or something. Let's swing up here and help, unless they're going to come through this direction. I'm going to guess they're going for this base, so we need to swing up there and help them.
Ready for battle.
And then I'd like to find Pink. If we can find Pink...
Need something.
This is good scouting information. If we can find Pink, then we can take them out and take all the pressure off of our allies. I'm going to expect that that Wolf Regiment attack is going up there. Though, to be fair, I can't be sure. And we're going to have to fight them basically ourselves. Okay, Rangul has made it. No sign of Wolf Regiment yet.
We're under attack.
Oh, okay, they came from that direction. Weird.
Need something.
Just swing back down here. If we lose the Great Hall, that wouldn't be the end of the world. I would very much like to keep it, but
Direct me.
I need it to come up here and save our allies, so that's fine.
Yes. Understood. Our town is under attack.
Okay.
Tell me. I'll look into it. We're under attack.
Goofy.
Let's see if we can find it.
Oh, there's also a big wolf thing there, too. Fine.
Our town is under attack.
We don't need this, but I mean, getting some mixed messages here, game, on where you're sending these units to, alright? So we're gonna have to push this back. Gonna lose a lot of stuff, unfortunately. I'll probably just rebuild my infrastructure sort of in the middle of the map here.
Something you're doing?
Let's go ahead and do that now.
We're under attack. Can't build work.
Rangul, get in the front, please. Where's Wrath? Did I leave him behind? No, he's here. Alright. So we know that there's a big Wolf Regiment thing over there. This looks promising as well. When does he get Avenge? Oh, it's his level 6 skill now. Wow, that's really good. Okay, let's head down here and maybe attack to the left. Again, we only have to kill red. My goal is we're going to kill pink next. Then we'll go for the spiders, and then we'll kill red, is my thought. We're going to need to leave our army. We want to wait for red's next main attack and push that back.
Command me. Tell me. Perfect.
And then go from there. That's the plan, at least. And then all of our production will be moved up a little bit.
Ready to work.
And there's red's next main attack, actually. Speak of the devil. Turn around. See if we can hit these catapults in the back.
Yes, ready to work. Happy to build that. Happy
Okay,
to
just like that.
work.
I didn't get any. I thought I had some melee units on those catapults, but I guess not. Duck and weave. He's done it. Okay, that means come on down here, because we're going to see if we can get through these trees and perhaps find pink. But if we're going to do that, we need to be ready to follow up with a lot of stuff. Okay, so just make a bunch of extra units here.
What is your will? Good one.
More red boys.
Need something. Command me.
Let's lure these back a little bit and see if we can crowd control them once our heroes get up back to the front.
We're under attack. You up?
Okay, come on down here. What are you doing?
I can Death to all who oppose the Horde. Need something?
Honestly, our siege weaponry is probably our biggest advantage right here. Probably going to need some more of it, though. More of it. Let's go ahead and save. Push back over in this direction. It's possible pink will empty their base to attack blue. Blue's actually going to attack right now. We found pink. It's not a very charitable way to engage their base, though. Also, Wrath is going to get roasted here. Pink actually just went and attacked. This is our chance. It's just, again, it's not the greatest of ways to engage their base as far as I can tell. Okay, get in there. Cannon tower, I guess, first. You guys move forward and you wrangle in the front. Try to focus on Cassius the Red. He's going down pretty fast. There we go. Go ahead and unholy frenzy Rat. That's fine. If he dies, it's fine. They're attacking red. Not really what I had hoped for. I'm going to assume that they'll be able to survive over a long period of time. All right, we got to move in and try to go for these buildings back here. You gotta move up, buddy. They don't have that much stuff left. We just gotta keep the pressure on. It's possible Red's gonna attack us in the middle of all this. That's acceptable. Just keep up the pressure. Wow, we still have at least one Death Breeze unit alive. It's pretty impressive. Then this one. Again, you got to focus fire that production. Blue has lived, and they will not be getting attacked by pink anytime soon. I don't think. Okay, go for the altar next, and then the castle. This was, I guess, expected for the most part. What we're going to do is turn around a decent chunk of our forces to go and intercept this. We don't need to send everything, but we are going to send a lot of stuff. We're going to send more outrunners down here. This is always rebuildable.
Say the word. No problem. What trouble?
Again, we're waiting for Rangul to show up here. Can stun him out of that. Or we can hex him, I guess. Yeah, I mean, if you want to flame strike all your own guys, I'm not going to complain. Go ahead and hex here. The enemy heroes feel very, very strong. Very, very strong here. I don't see any other production here. We probably want to swing up and kill that big wolf regiment group, but otherwise it's just us versus red now. Okay, that's pretty good. Come on down here and help us clean up. Again, in the grand scheme, we didn't really lose too much, did we? Barracks. Spirit Lodge. And we have obtained another gold mine also. So I'm going to take this group and we're going to swing up and kill that big wolf regiment group because we should be clear to do so. Now, again, we want to take the time to go and find and kill spiders. Now, the other thing, too, was the whole don't kill any gray guards. So we want to make sure we save now because we've taken out 2 of the 3 enemies, presumably, unless there's another enemy on the map somewhere that could kill us. I guess gray guard technically could. Blue's moving out again. It's very cute. Okay, this group is going to accidentally end up going through the Greyguard stuff. So not Greyguard stuff, the Wolf Regiment stuff. So we do want to go and fight Wolf Regiment now.
Let's see if we can find any clues.
And see if maybe there's another goal. Oh, there's more of these Phoenix guards too. F these guys. We have to make sure to turn around to save ourselves from any incoming red attacks as well. So having to go out of our way to kill the Phoenix, or not the Phoenix, yeah, the spiders. My brain's getting all twisted, you know? He's a snail. Wait, so where are those Wolf Regiment guys? Okay. Just make some more units. And here we go. It'd be neat if like, you could reclaim these little bases. I don't know for what purpose. I think it would just be nice.
Find any clues. Command me. Good one.
More orc meat. Tear them apart. Is it just these wolf lords?
Master.
Okay, you all keep going. Yeah, these guys have pillage. That's actually quite nice. This world will be free of your abominations. Will be free of you abominations. I will ensure it. I was about to say the same about your kind, orc. What are the little symbols popping up above their head? Is this normal? I feel like I've seen those before, but I don't know what they are. By the way, do we have all of our upgrades? Yeah, we can get improved spike barricades, sure.
What is your will?
I swear there were more... Oh, it's this group.
Need something.
This was the big group. Okay, I'm not scared about that stuff. Let's go ahead and consolidate what's left down here and head it up here, because this, we need to counter potential red attacks. I'm going to guess going any further south is going to bring us close to Kasserkin, so we have to be very, very careful.
We're under attack.
And because workers don't cost supply, it never hurts to take extra bases, because it never costs supply to do so. Just a little bit of time to build the workers, and I just accidentally right-clicked, and I didn't mean to do that, so we're going to set this up again.
Yes, Chieftain. To all who oppose the whole.
Okay, so this group...
Glad you're here. Say the word. Tell me. No problem.
We're going to send up to kill these spiders. Everybody else come back here, and this is going to be the group that holds out against incoming red attacks.
Research complete.
So we've essentially cleared the map of all threats. We just have to now use this time to find and kill spiders. If I remember, the spiders, like the main spiders, are on the right. We want to look for any other potential threats. I'm going to quick save just in case I accidentally aggro any of the Grey Guard, which I absolutely don't want to do. We're just sort of exploring right now to see if there could be any potential creeps down here.
Yes, Chieftain. Ready for battle. I'm glad you're here. Say the word.
Catapult's not really the most effective of scouting units, I'll admit. Casual Phoenix. Let's just avoid that.
We're under attack.
Larig's forces, which I think eventually kind of break off to become Derek's forces, right? Larig kind of starts doing other stuff, but he's assigned to dealing with the orcs.
Yes. Need something.
Let me guess, nothing of worth. Potion of mana, fine.
Tell me. I'm glad you're here.
How valuable. There could be something down here in the bottom left. We can avoid the Phoenix, I guess. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Nope, absolutely not. Okay, so I don't think there's anything down here. It's just kind of like Grey Guard bait. So let's head up here. Wasn't really watching this engagement at all. Don't care. Kill the egg. Now that we just got attacked here, let's head over to the right and see about other spiders to kill.
A wise plan.
We did kill a lot of the pre-placed stuff early on, which was quite nice.
Tell me.
Not an insanely difficult mission, but definitely had some challenge to it. And arguably we're done, right? It's just kind of the cleanup phase. Killing red.
How can I help?
I don't want to say like, oh, it's going to be super easy or anything, but there's only one opponent left on the map, so it's only a matter of time until we break in there.
Ready to right away.
Okay, I'm going to assume this is the spider as well. I don't know how difficult the spider's going to be.
Yes.
This is not the spider. This is a dead end. This is the spider.
A wise plan.
Blue's going to keep red busy, at least for a little bit.
I'll look into it, my
Or maybe not at all, but...
Ready for battle. Perfect.
Okay.
Need something. Ready to work.
And then the base in the bottom left is a red herring, because you don't want to mess around with Grey Guard. We shouldn't need it.
What trouble?
But we definitely don't want to antagonize Grey Guard. We're going to have an uncomfortable amount of eggs to break after all this as well, so let me tell you something. We could just start now. I don't know if there'll be anything in these eggs.
Command me. What is your will? What troubles you? No problem.
Okay, let's move on in. It'd be nice if these egg sacs were just attackable, like you just marked as hostile. That's Jingral right there. Go ahead and stun her. Turn on Immolation Aura as well. No longer stunned. We can Hex. There's probably nothing in these. I don't know why. I have a vague recollection of there being something in here, but we can at least look. Gold coins. And a potion of healing. A Hood of Cunning is not bad. I'll give that to Rangul.
Good one.
You take the pot of healing.
Troubles you? Yes, tell me.
Did I put something else on Rangul and didn't realize that I just put an extra pot of healing there?
Say the word.
Okay, so all of you,
Need something.
come on back. We're going to repel another inevitable red attack, and we're just going to leave a couple guys here to break eggs for the next 800 to 900 years. I'm going to guess again, there's not going to be anything in them, but if there's like 8 tomes, someone would lose their absolute mind.
Say the word.
And I'm just using that as an excuse because, like, I do want to break them because I would also like it if there was a tome in there, but it's too many eggs. It's too many eggs, you understand? Anyway, we're mining away. We're maxed out. Later on in Arkain, your max food count is gonna... It is gonna
Say the word.
open up for you.
Sick off. Need something.
Look, if you task 2 different guys to it, it'll go a little faster. No tomes as of yet. Report from the front lines, no tomes. Let's bring some peons here. They can repair our siege weaponry.
Say the word. For Doomhammer. Taste my steel.
You know, I used to say siege, and now I say siege, and I'm not really sure when that change took place. Both are correct pronunciations, and I was never... No one was ever critical of my initial pronunciation. So I'm not sure what happened to make me think like, oh, I better say siege now with the hard G.
Say the word.
Okay, I mean, like, if you're gonna go that way, kind of a weird choice, you know, but who am I to tell you not to do that? Maybe they'll turn around. Yeah, would you look at that?
Something need doing?
Actually, it would have been better to kill that group, but... Because now it's going to be in their base, ready to come and kill us.
What is your will?
But now, well, can they get out of their base any other way? It looks like they came through here, maybe around this way, and got to me. Anyway, we got a Hood of Cunning. What a thrill. We could also wait for Blue. Blue's coming in now, so let's head on down.
Need something. Command me. Perfect.
Wolf Riders of the Darkmind clan, come on down! You are the next contestant. On The Price is Right for the, death in the first wave. We'll see you there. Maybe with their help, maybe with... No, please, don't you dare turn around. Maybe with their help, we can kill... Because there's going to be a double defense wave. There's the attacking wave, and then the normal defense wave, and then the spam units that will be coming out later.
Let's see if we can find any clues.
Now, we are capable of reinforcing very quick as well, so we want to make sure that we take advantage of that. We also have to be careful that we do not run into any Greyguard down here, so let's quick save because this could be disastrous if we are not absolutely careful.
I'll look into it myself.
It does not appear as if they are rebuilding the Phoenix. Okay, so you all gotta roll up here and start attacking the billion towers, right? So we're gonna start that.
Command me. I'm glad you're here.
And that's gonna draw out their defensive forces. We're gonna roll backwards and let them just attack us for a while, and then just spam out probably just outrunners and raiders in response. You hit this. Okay, perfect. So, you know what? I'll fight them under their towers. I think that's acceptable. We just want to make sure Rangul is sort of in the front, or he can get stuck. I guess that's fine, too. I don't have any casters. Jaberino has no casters. Jaberino needs no casters, except his heroes. Stun that is big. It was a big stun. Okay, hit this. Destroy the egg. Hit him with another rock, please. I said hit him. Yeah, just keep that guy crowd controlled. Let's go ahead and just grab some more demolishers. We really haven't gone down that much in supply. Right, so we're going to start inching forward to hit their production. Again, I'm willing to sacrifice entire armies. There's so many of these Phoenix. Just to inch some units forward in order to get their production. Very, very important stuff.
Let me up.
Okay, we're back in high upkeep already. Get these fellas in here. Rangul, get to the front so that we're healing. And then start taking out the barracks. You want to identify where the majority of their units are coming from, or at the very least where the majority of their really irritating units are coming from. In this case, it's just barracks spam. And then the altars. Those are the only things, those are the things that really cause us the most issues, so that's what we're focusing on trying to stay on top of. As long as, again, we want Rangul sort of around units so that he can continue to heal them. And as long as we focus on eggs, the small ones don't spawn eggs, that's fine. I think actually it was the hero that spawns extra Phoenix. There are also a bunch of pre-placed Phoenix here. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, great. I think my own Demolisher got the killing blow on my other Demolisher. That's a shame, but, accidents happen. This idiot's back. How about this? You're now a squirrel. You've now been hit with a large stone. For some reason, that costs mana to use to reach down into the ground to scoop up a fresh patch of dirt beneath our feet. Apparently, that costs Wrathscar 75 brain power to do. Go for the altar. They're not rebuilding their heroes. I think we're in fine shape. Who did we leave behind? Get into the fight, buddies. Get some more outrunners. Just make whatever at this point. Just flesh out our supply so we can get down here and destroy this base faster. It looks as if I've explored everywhere on the map. I don't see any stone left unturned. Maybe up there. The reason that I'm looking is like if there were just creeps that might have benefited us with some items somewhere. It doesn't look like that's an issue, though. We killed the spider. We didn't antagonize Blen. We should read the factions. I almost forgot. The Darkmind clan has always been one of the most numerous of the Orc clans, specializing in taming and riding animals, having taken their loyal rules from our ancient homeworld homeland, and tamed horses on the islands. Back then, they were beaten by Salarian pikemen, and history seems to have repeated itself not too long ago. The Phoenix Regiment, soldiers of the Phoenix Regiment, have a weird obsession with the damn birds made of fire. I hate those things. I hear that some shaman who encountered the leader of the regiment and survived claim that there is something about him that makes a shiver run down their spine. Is that the guy who wears the cloak? Who doesn't really show his face? Seems like a weirdo. So we've met Bull Regiment, Wolf Regiment, Phoenix Regiment, Grey Guard, previously known as Arkain. But then there's also Bear Regiment, which we have not fought. And then there's Dragon Regiment, I believe also, which is like mostly weird creatures. The soldiers of the Phoenix Regiment, right, so we read about that. I still don't believe that the warriors of the Bull Regiment are human. Sure, they look like humans, but they're much taller and stronger than any other humans I've seen. They're brutal and relish in battle like we do, but do not go on raids. They seem similar to us, but at the same time, they are not. In the Wolf Regiment, I've heard some rumors about the Imperials bringing monsters to their fights, but I never expected to see wolves on 2 legs wearing armor. They're vicious, bloodthirsty beasts, led by the vicious humans. I feel like the world would be a much better place without them. The young human girl we took with us so many years ago has grown into a young warrioress of the clan. It took Rangul much time and effort to make the clan accept her, but half of the Deathbreeze clan have come to do so. She's a nice girl. The rest of the clan will accept her eventually. If not, there's going to be a few broken noses. I haven't had the chance to really talk to the last leader of the Dark Mind, but I exchanged some words with a warrior of the clan. Apparently, Wrath was in charge of the Wolf Riders, enjoyed his raids quite a bit. Apparently, he lost his loyal wolf mount to the blade of some Imperial general called Blen Greymore, who was one of the humans in charge of the attack along with many friends. Can't say I blame him for his anger, but the Dark Mind brought this entire mess on themselves. I would never say that to his face, though. So that answers the question, why does Wrath hate Blen specifically of all the generals he's encountered? Because I guess Blen specifically killed his wolf in battle, which maybe we could have even seen in a cutscene at the end of The Wolf and Bull to kind of establish that, because otherwise it doesn't make that much sense why he is just obsessed exclusively with Greymore. But in any case, it is explained in the hot lore tip. Okay, you love to see it. I'm not really second-guessing myself with completing the Broodmother. And also, like, there's really no reason at all why we'd want to do this. This makes no sense why we would, you know, not kill the Great Guardian. What's also interesting is to think about how we might make something easier for the Orcs in the future. We also may inadvertently make something harder for the,
We're under attack.
for the humans or the undead by making the Orcs stronger. It all depends on who is made stronger or weaker based on what perspective you're playing from. Right? So I think that's kind of an interesting way to look at some of these side quest choices. I think up until this point, though, I've done every side quest. I haven't not completed any of the side quests. Someone had asked, looking back on the earlier Undead mission too, like I skipped that one base, like the one main quest where like once you did it, then the Orc mission would unlock, and I killed the Orcs before the final Undead base. I didn't realize that that was going to happen. And they had posited like, oh, what would have happened if you would have, you know, would you be stronger if you got the last Undead base? To my knowledge, no. I think you can, if you completed that mission without doing any of the Undead main base missions, it doesn't matter. I think the mission ends assuming you just did them all. There's not like a failsafe to think about whether you did or did not do that. I just did it slightly out of order. I had forgotten that destroying the Orcs was the actual main quest of that map, though. Anywho's, we won. Pretty good mission. Feels like we probably could have gone faster, but again, methodical is the name of the game, I think, for Arkain at this point. You don't want to try to rush too much. I think I rushed... I rushed down purple, and then we went into pink when I felt like I could afford to, but you always have to be maneuvering around the map to make sure that you're not going to get overrun in by some errant attack. So we did have to turn around and fight back red several times, right? This is what I mean by methodical. I'm not going to just suicide run into an enemy base and let my entire own base fall. That should be enough. We'd better retreat before the Imperial dogs burn down the rest of the forest. We'll take revenge, I swear. That's right, we want your hot avenge skill, dog. The last survivors of the Greenskin scum have escaped. They've destroyed our forward base and are currently running for their lives. The cowards had help. We still destroy the majority of the clan. The Empire cannot afford to waste more resources here while there's a war going on. The Orcs are not our main concern. Tell your commanders to burn down the forest and leave. We're done here. Yes, Commander Darkfang. I'm actually really curious for how the end of what was originally the first human book is going to be, because now that there's all these other Imperial regiments introduced, it makes me wonder if the Civil War is going to include all of them, which would be insane. I also feel like that would just be an absurdly chaotic map, right? And essentially it's the Grey Guard and Blen and his allies that break the tie based on who he chooses to support. That choice might be made for us when we get there. But again, the fact that there's so many new regiments introduced, the Undead didn't really get a similar treatment. The Nexuses, the Nexi were fleshed out, but there's not nearly as many as there were Imperial regiments. And even the Orc clans, I mean, I guess the Tribal Dominion's going to have a bunch of little factions to it, so in a way, it just to me feels like the Imperials got the story treatment a lot stronger than the other factions, but we'll see as we move forward. I'm just shocked at how many Imperial regiments have been introduced, and it makes me wonder if it's really that necessary. But we'll see. There was there's like an interlude down here called Council of Generals, so I'm sort of curious to see what that's going to be. And we'll probably finally learn. I mean, we already kind of know. We learned from Rising Tensions, but once again sort of learn who all the generals are and what place they actually have in the story, or if it's all just sort of fluff, I suppose. It seems like they're all going to have some sort of part, and as such, I expect a lot of it will come to a head once Genethys and Gardon face off. Alright, thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.